Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Orleans Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Glenn Plantone, your host and founder. What do you think of that? I've been practicing that one. All right. Well, welcome. Let me make sure I got my little clicker here. We've got a really good show for you tonight, as we always do, and we've got a good crowd, so we appreciate everybody being here. Let's get started. These are some of the websites that if you guys don't have down, I want you to write down. Our website for the Real Estate Club is MRECLV, stands for Millionaire Real Estate Club Las Vegas.com. My company website is nationalnewbuilds.com, and regentclubs.com is who I'm affiliated with to start the club. They actually have a series of clubs in Northern and Southern California. This was the first club outside of California, and they've got clubs. They just opened one in Florida. They're opening 3 or 4 in the LA area. So a lot going on with Regent. Las Vegas office, that's our office number there, 405-6480. And I wanted to talk to you quickly about our website. I'm speaking quite a bit at some real estate clubs in California, mostly northern. That's on our website, which is this one here. And the reason why we put that up here, as you probably noticed, we're taping this. This is available on the internet, so when you get on our website, you can actually see this. And if somebody wants to buy one, we've got them in the back also. And the idea, of course, is that we have got good stuff here. We want people to be able to see what's going on. If you missed a meeting, if you just joined us, and you're interested, for $20, it's a heck of a way to get something and see the presentations, see the material that was there. Okay, networking with others. Let's talk about the goals. There's really 4 goals that we like to have. One is networking, and I think everybody saw the energy in the room. I love that. I love when people come in, they meet one another. I try to hook people up with one another. If somebody has a need, like John, I introduced John to somebody that, in fact, he's sitting next to Dave. Look at that. So they're friends already. But it's important because somebody comes in, they want to do something, and I may know somebody that already does that, and it's a good opportunity for you to meet people. Obviously, we have food and drink. We encourage you to get here at 6 o'clock. It's always 6 to 7 networking, 7 to 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. Sometimes we run over a little bit, but we're not going to run over that, but usually by 9:30 we're done. And then what surprises me is afterwards. We have a lot of people that stick around afterward and chit-chat. The first meeting we had 2 guys that were here till 1 in the morning. So we expect you guys to stay till 1 in the morning. So we've got, obviously, new trends. That's one of the big things. My success over the last several years in real estate has been I spot the trends early, and I get out there, and I find what the trends are, and I jump on them. And that's why I've done very well myself. And so I encourage you to follow what we're doing because the trends are really critical. Once you can spot a trend and be on the forefront of that trend, you can do extremely well. Hot properties or hot opportunities, we'll always have at least one opportunity to share with you. And tonight we've got a great one in Panama. We've also got the Go Zone. How many people have never heard of the Go Zone? Let's see how many hands. Raise them high. We've got at least 10 people that have never heard of the Go Zone. You guys will like hearing about the Go Zone. Tremendous tax benefits, tax opportunities. If you're going to earn a lot of money, that's a way to save some money. You brought your husband with you tonight. All right, very good. And let's have some fun. That's number 4. I want people to have fun, enjoy themselves. We generally don't take too many questions during the performance, but most of the speakers will have 5 to 7 minutes at the end to answer questions. So try to hold it, but, I forgot my candy bars tonight. Oh, gosh. You guys are candied out. You're candied out. All right. Now, who brought the most guests tonight? I made a commitment last month, and I said whoever brought the most guests would get $100. All right. Who brought the most guests? Nobody brought any guests? You brought 1. Okay. You guys brought 2. Anybody beat that? Kathleen? Did you bring 2? Did they pay? You got to pay to get the $100. Anybody else brought 3? I got 3. You brought 3 now. Well, Steve already came. We got 2. That's it. Can anybody beat 2? Did anybody get 2 also, other than these guys? You have 2? Okay. Then we'll split 50. See me after. I'll take that 100 and cut it right in half. Yeah, that'll work. So, yeah, get with me later, guys, and we'll share that 50 each, all right? Good deal. And I encourage you to bring more people. Now, one of the things I wanted to add to what we're doing is I wanted to share a minute with you a little bit about my experiences because I'm finding I'm up here and I talk for a minute and I introduce all these guests, and I want to share with people what I've done because I've been quite successful. I took a look at some figures. Housing starts in 2002 and 2007. Let me grab my pointer. That works out well. And if we looked at first quarter housing starts 2002, these are permits, 293,000. First quarter of this year, 259,000. So there's definitely a reduction. It's about a 13% drop. So that's not that major now, is it? Now, people might say, well, housing starts are bad, builders' stocks are floundering, things are bad. Average for 2004 and 5 was 389, well above these numbers. What happened is me and Bert Ito bought all the houses. Now, let me share with you. I bought 29 houses over the last 4 years. I sold 7. I'm more of a buy and hold kind of guy. David Schumacher, Buy and Hold. If you haven't read that book, get the book. It'll change your philosophy. I don't know how to spell Schumacher, but Buy and Hold. Great book. Bert Ito bought, I think it was 51 or something like that. And he bought a lot of those through me when I took him down to Phoenix. He bought 27 houses in Phoenix alone. One guy. Now, between two of us, we bought 80 houses. That's 2 people. I know there's stories of other people that bought just as many or more than we did, especially California investors. What's the point? Investors bought a ton of property. Now, those numbers over 4 and 5 were very much inflated. So the numbers are really pretty normal. Things aren't as bad as everybody thinks. It's just that they were so high that everybody thinks they're way down. They're not really way down. They're down 13% over where they were 5 years ago. So keep that in perspective. Numbers don't lie, and that's one thing I want people to understand is to look at numbers. Bruce Norris, I talk about quite a bit. How many people have heard of Bruce? Okay, we got a couple over here. Bruce is out of Southern California, does a lot of books and research, and fabulous guy. He's somebody that I suggest you take a look at, because if you're investing in California, I suggest you don't, for the most part, because it's not a great market. Things are going to come down. And when they hit bottom, that's the time to buy. I myself moved from California 3 years ago here, sold all my property. I'm here, I'm in other states, and in 3 years, when property bottoms, I'll go back to California. The stats that we got were from the Census Bureau. That's the website. We wanted that on there just in case. We didn't pull these out of midair. All right, sponsors. We've got Callie's been here before with their MMA program. 1031 with David. David's not here tonight. Community Bank of Nevada with James Rensvold. Home Tenders. Now, remember Home Tenders? How many people have not heard of Home Tenders? We got a few of you. Let me share that with you real quick, because I've used that service. It worked real well. I've got a vacant house I'm looking to sell here in Vegas. So what do? I've got 5 minutes left. Okay, Phil's got the numbers back there, man. Anybody up here tonight, guys, be careful. Phil's got those cards. They put a renter in place. I don't get any rent for this, but they pay for all the utilities, obviously. Saves me a little money there. They deck the place out. It's staged. It looks fabulous. And I sold my house. Now, people aren't selling houses in Vegas. Well, I sold my house in Vegas because I had it staged. The way it works is that these people come in and they pay a very low rent. This is a 5-bedroom house. They were paying $500 a month. So for them, they're happy. The disadvantage is they have to move every 3 or 4 months. If the house sells, they move. But for me, it's great. For them, it's great. They get a reduced rent. They just move. So it worked out real well. Home Tenders, I don't know what the website is, but if you're interested, get with me. Anybody that's in how many realtors do we have in the room? Wow, got a lot of realtors. So it's something good to know, because it's something you can use for your own investing or use for your clients. It'll make houses sell quicker. American Family Insurance with Nathan. Tonight we have Stephanie and we have Clara from Biloxi.